Welcome to episode 111. 111. I like that. 111 of the Guitar Builders Basics video podcast. Luthier's tips, tricks, and training from me, Ben Crow, at Crimson Guitars in the UK. Thank you for all of your questions yesterday. I will get to them. If you have any more questions for this show, that is, please ask in the comments below the video, or for that matter, underneath any video on YouTube. We've got many. Ask in the guild, crimsonguitars.com/guild. We have forums there and all sorts of loveliness. And even free members can join the forums and join the 1,000+ people who spend time on there. Now, if you want to support us financially, join as a premium member. We really appreciate it. And that pays for the wages of everybody that works on the YouTube. That pays the wages of the young lady who edits all of these wonderful free videos that we put out. Anyhow, or you could check out the Crimson Guitars shop and spend some lovely money on some gorgeous tools that we produce here. And in fact, we still have a mid-month madness coupon-y thing going on. It's not going to be happening every month, but this month we have it. So the coupon code is MMM1975, and that code will get you 15% off anything in the shop, up to and including a guitar. We have several guitars on a bass, I think, currently on there. So yeah, if you want 15% off a £2,000-odd guitar or bass, now's your chance. That coupon is running out on Monday, the 22nd of this month, June. Crikey, we're halfway through the month, halfway through the year. I'm having a slight panic attack there. This is crazy. Anyhow, I've digressed way too much. Please, here is a question, and it's a rather interesting one. This is from Medork on YouTube. He says, "Hi Ben and the rest of Crimson Guitars. I have questions about dead spots. Certain notes on the neck with significantly shorter sustain than their neighbours. I mean real dead spots caused by the guitar damping out some specific frequencies. Not strings fretting out due to uneven frets or the action set too low, other setup issues, etc. Are these common? I've been to the shop and played some guitars and all of them had dead spots to some extent. Sometimes not even dead, just weak. But I may just have been unlucky. I currently own a guitar that has a significant dead spot and I'm thinking of selling it and getting another one, although I'm afraid that the next guitar will have them too. Are there any remedies for dead spots? My guitar has 3 of them, and he goes on to describe exactly where. He says, I've tried so far attaching some weights to the headstock, and that helped a bit with the first 2, but the third one just moved half a step down. Help. Now, basically, wood is an organic, natural thing. If you have a guitar that has a one-piece neck and a fairly simple body construction, it is likely to have some sort of dead spot, or the exact opposite, which is known as a wolf note or a wolf tone. So a dead spot, a particular note, is quieter. A wolf note is the exact opposite. One note will just jump out, or maybe 2 or 3, as is the case with this particular guitar. Now, he did hit upon what is a sort of universally accepted method for fixing that, and this is to attach some sort of a weight to the headstock, which changes the vibrations as they go up and down your neck, and therefore will either reduce or change or completely remove, I forgot the word remove for a second there, your dead spot or your wolf note. Now, this does tend to work, and there are companies actually that make a brass thing that you just clamp on, and it will change the frequencies and move things about. So, as Medork has done here, you put a weight on there, or put 2 weights on, or vary the weight, and see what that does to your instrument. And it might be as simple, if you're not interested in something sort of clamping onto it, you can screw a weight into the back of the headstock, maybe through the holes holding your tuners in, So you've got the tuners, take those screws out, put a weight behind the tuners, and then screw with longer screws back in there. So it's not a permanent hole for when you want to resell the guitar. Another thing to try, and in fact the first thing I would try, a wolf note or a dead spot could possibly be caused by a loose truss rod. Truss rods vibrate, or truss rods can vibrate depending on how it's made and who made it. But on cheap guitars, they're often a channel of aluminium, a U channel, with a rod down the middle. And if it's not under even a small amount of tension, the rod will vibrate inside, and that causes or allows wolf notes and instability, tuning instability on top of that. Now, and for this reason, I don't use these U-channel truss rods ever. I hate the things. But even the act of putting just a little bit more tension or less tension on the neck will have the same effect. It will change the vibrations to a certain extent along the neck. And that would change or ameliorate your wolf notes or dead spots. I suspect, and I'm not 100% sure, but I suspect that you will be able to, if you remove the finish of the neck, that will have a small effect, but that's a drastic change. If you change the shape of your neck, i.e. get a spoke shave out and actually, carve, that will change it again. But it's not a science. It's not exact. You can't say, look, if I remove, 40 cubic millimeters or 4 cubic centimeters of material, then I am going to move my wolf note 4 semitones that way. It just doesn't work that way. Wood is a fickle mistress. There we go, darling. I've finally admitted it. Anyway, my personal life. Yes, I love my job. Okay, so, as ever, I learn as much from your comments and suggestions as you do from mine. Please, if you have another way, another method, something that you've tried that has worked, please let me know. One other thing that's just come to mind actually is putting a little clamp of weights on the strings itself. I mixed strings itself. On the strings themselves, please. So put extra weights on the strings, maybe even just on the string that is affected. And you can actually use fishing weights for that. Just don't let your kids swallow the lead. And I suspect that will have a difference, although I haven't actually tested that out myself. It's just a thought that's happening in this bald head right now. So I am going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget there's the coupon currently running, MMM1975 at crimsonguitars.com/shop. Check out the guild, check out the forums, and please, if you like what we've talked about today, if you appreciate the content, please click like and subscribe. Surprisingly, Google actually listens to the amount of likes and subscribers that we have. I need to stop talking and have some more coffee. Have an excellent day. We will be back with more soon. Goodbye.